Dear the Rewine, I have a dilemma. My boyfriend has been acting so weird lately. I'm starting to think it's because of my promotion. Whenever we talk about money or bills, he starts to act a little closed off, as though he doesn't want to talk. I never throw money in his face, so I have no idea where this energy is coming from. Do you think I should talk to him? How would y'all approach it? Please help. Sincerely, the worrying Rewiner.
Need help telling your man to stop tripping? Trying to find the right words to uplift your spouse or just straight up check their ass? The Rewind is here to help. Email us at therewindpjdj@gmail.com and put Ask the Rewind in the subject line. Your letter could be read on the show. Make sure to put a fake name so you don't get caught up. Hello. I play so much. Welcome back to the motherfucking Rewind, y'all. Yes, we back for another motherfucking one. Okay, yes, how's y'all doing? How you living? How you feeling? I hope you drinking your water. I hope you moisturizing. I hope you stretching. I hope you journaling, meditating, doing whatever you need to do in order to be the best motherfucking what? You can be. Sorry, I just got into some What's going on, y'all? It's another episode of The Rewind. I am back. It ain't really nothing been going on, y'all. It ain't been, I want to apologize for, the delays with the episodes. Y'all, I am becoming booked and blessed. That's a new term I just learned. I was like, all right. Because, booked and busy sound like a little bougie. And it was like, oh, you're booked and blessed. And I was like, oh, yes, because I am blessed to be working, okay? But yeah, I'm going on these new ventures, in my creative world. Been doing more improv, doing more stand-up, and starting some new programs, some very fun programs that's about to open doors, I feel, for me. I'm excited. It's a lot of good things coming. I will say I am booked and blessed all the way until about February. So I'm just like, okay. Honestly, dare I say, I know a little bit of what I'm doing in April too. You know what I'm saying? So, and I am blessed for that because I said I wanted my, what I truly want to do, my creative side to see more light, because I felt like honestly all I've been doing is working to survive. That is literally all I've been doing. And now that I feel like I got a decent enough job to do that, and also I have creative jobs that are also paying, I'm like, cool. And also keep reminding my part-time job, this is not what I went to school to do, bitch, okay? But I understand, y'all. You gotta make it in this world. I know. But keep hustling. If you hustling, keep hustling. Just know I'm feeling it with you, okay? I feel like I'm back to pre-pandemic mode. I'm just moving and going now. And at first, I remember coming out the pandemic, I was like, it's nice to do that. But I'm like, no. I think I need to be doing that just because, me personally, I like multiple streams of income. And then also, I'm sorry, I'm not meant to be going just to work every day and coming back. No shade to y'all that do, real talk, but I feel like I have a journey and it is not clocking in 9 to 5 from somebody. Yes, this gonna be my stepping stone to get to where I need to be, but I'm not trying to do this for I don't want to be doing this. I don't. But I'm gonna do it until I can, until I don't need to, okay? But yes, y'all, ain't too much going on. It's motherfucking fall. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But yes, we are in motherfucking fall. Summer. I had a good summer, honestly. I did. I was moving. I had things to do. I was meeting new people, new opportunities. I had a really good summer. This was probably one of the best summers I've had in a little minute. I will say that. Well, opposed to what was that summer before last when, Beyonce was on the Renaissance tour, because that was the highlight of that summer. What was that? 2022? Yeah, 2022, I believe. No, yeah, this was a great summer. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to have fun, to be outside, to be healthy, to be working, to be learning, to be thriving, to just being, the best that I can be. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not sounding too like trying to be inspirational, but that's just how I'm feeling. That's my mood. Because I'm just like, let's go, y'all. Let's do it. If you got something you want to do it. Okay? Stop being scared. Ain't nothing to be scared for. It's called trial and error. You're going to fall a little bit, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's get into the show, y'all. I ain't got too much for you today. Not me sounding like a pastor. Let's start with the 5-finger segment where like to slap bitches, for doing something. 5 fingers to Colt Gray's father for encouraging this behavior. Now, I think that's his name, Colt Gray. He also, trigger warning, if you are sensitive to the subject. He is the person, I think, who did a recent shooting at a high school, I want to say. Can I be honest? When it comes to stories like these, I don't like to dig too much into it because the more I dig, the more I find out, and the more it make me sad, the more sad it make me. It really does make me sad. I got to do it when I'm like bracing myself because school shootings are just too normalized for me. They really are, and it makes me scared for the kids, and I don't like that. I do not like that. But come to find out, he was the one that bought the boy the gun. And apparently we found out that he was being teased by his father because he felt like he wasn't, quote unquote manly enough or stuff like that. So it's like now you got that and that. So it just like, this is how we got here. And I think honestly, if I read correctly, he was making fun of him because he was not able to shoot a gun. If I read that correctly. But 5 fingers to him, because now his whole ass talking about he's scared of his life in jail. Well, bitch, you didn't care for them other people's lives when you told your kid, when you gave him that damn gun, knowing he was not supposed to have that damn gun. I just really don't understand the obsession with guns. Like, I get it, like, I don't know. It's just not for me. I ain't gonna say not for me, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real. I do want to learn how to use a gun, and I do want one in my home, just to protect. But baby, I'm not finna go, I don't need a whole army gun for nothing. I don't need an AK-99, like whatever the fuck that is. I don't understand why y'all be needing that. Or just these big-ass rifles like you motherfucking James Bond or some shit and finna scope some shit. Get out of here. I don't understand. All I want me is a little pew-pew, so if somebody come up in here, you get done up, okay? But I just don't understand, like, the obsession. I feel like there's an obsession with guns, and, like, it, of course, leads to status. I don't like it. It's really upsetting me to where it's getting to the point where y'all see how much harm, and it's not having the guns, but just allowing anybody to have them can do to our society, and y'all ain't doing nothing for it. That's pissing me off. So we really got to start bringing more awareness to this gun situation. I'm, like, trying to read more about it, because I'm like, what can we do? And what can be done? So 5 fingers to that damn Diddy. Fuck him. 5 fingers to this man named Thaddeus Tolbert. So I read this story. He was a therapist who was working with a child and then started, I think, encouraging the mother to come to sessions, then started dating her. Then, when she found out that this motherfucker had a whole wife and a children, okay? She was gonna leave his ass, and he decided to pull a gun out on her and, come to her home and threaten her and stuff like that. 5 fingers to you, motherfucker, because it's just so much wrong with this. A, why can't you just do your fucking job? Damn. Just do your job. Damn. And like, B, you really fucked it up. Not really fucked it up, but like, there's already a shortage on some real shit of black male therapists. And you thinking, with your dick instead of thinking with your degree really fucked it up for those who really want to help and try, because I do feel as though there are not a lot of black men in therapy because that's not something they think about. So when I do see one or hear of one, it really does excite me because I'm like, okay, yeah, somebody doing the work. But then, niggas gonna be niggas sometimes, and I just be sometimes hoping they don't be that. But even, especially when I hear that they're a therapist, but I'm like, damn, you still being in it? Like, it just pisses me off. It just pisses me off. And then on top of that, you are a whole therapist. Now you out here traumatizing people. How does that work, bitch? How does that work, you simple, stupid bitch? Now this woman and her child are traumatized by you, somebody that was supposed to help them alleviate their trauma. Now then, on top of that, let's talk about it. Now they probably scared to even go to therapy again. They like, nah, I don't even want to do that. You done fucked it up for everybody. You really did. And then it's not like you were single. You had a whole family. So you mad because she found... 5 fingers. That's all I got to say. 5 fingers for putting them in danger, for making a mockery of the therapist position, to just being trifling. Oh my God. This story made me upset. You know, somebody that really loves promoting positive mental health and giving the resources to tend to that. You make me want to, I'm sorry. Yes, 5 fingers. 5 fingers to, I think, the owner of this restaurant or something. Well, I heard it got shut down, and, you know, look at God. It was a video I saw of this owner of this place called Canna Coffee. I think that's what it was called. And it was a Spanish-speaking, I want to say Spanish-speaking. If it's not, I'm so sorry. But it seemed like that's what it was given to me. A Spanish-speaking delivery pickup person, probably doing DoorDash, you know, some shit like that, the huge. And he was just going, because the person was using the Translate app, which for real, a lot of y'all download that motherfucking Translate app. It is right there. I think it even comes on the iPhones now. That is so helpful. And then you can do the little two-way conversation thing. It's so helpful. Download that damn Translate app, because y'all be killing me acting like, that's one thing. It's too much technology for you, like, and I understand you ain't gonna understand all the time, but it's right there. It's right there. Damn. He was using the Translate app, and the man was just like being disrespectful, speak English when you come in here, and like really like just verbally kind of assaulting him for no reason, because he doing his job and he even using his own phone to do it. What I was assuming his own phone, because it was in his hand, and he just like disrespected him, and the man's just like, what is going on? Like, of course, I feel like the guy knew what was going on, but it was just like one of them things like, why? He just disrespected me. And it's like, for what? For what? Give him the order. And like to the point at the end, it looked like he was about to hit him. Because he's speaking Spanish and just saying some real ignorant shit. And it's like 5 fingers to you. I ain't got time for... It's 2024. Y'all need to stop that dumb shit. We don't have time for that. Black men, because I just slapped 2 of them with my phone. Get it together. Get it together. And of course, I mean all, including myself. But like, I'm talking about, because, you know, both these situations was given, of course, well, the first one, but the second one was given cis hetero as well. So it's like, get it together. I'm tired of y'all. Why are y'all always the problem? You need to journal. You need to meditate. You need to stretch. You need to go to yoga. You need to sit on someone's couch, as Rashonda just told me. Also, shout out to, if y'all don't know, I think it's Shop AIF is her Instagram handle or something like that. Oh, she's this woman on Instagram. I just love Rashonda. I want to meet her in person so bad. Would love to interview her, honestly. But yes, those are my 5 fingers. So we're going to go to PJ's point, where, you know, I don't want to preach and I don't want to teach, but I just want to reach, okay, out and touch somebody with the word. You know what I'm saying? Now, I won't be long with you unto today. But honestly, my PJ's point was kind of something I mentioned earlier. And it's not, I don't know, I just think, and maybe it's because I'm in this space of like pushing, going forward, motivate, da-da-da. I just want to remind people of trial and error. You got to try things and you have to fail. I understand about being afraid of certain things. Trust me, I understand that. Like, I really do. But you have to try it. And if things don't go right the first time, it's okay. You have to learn. And I was just saying that just because, like, I feel like a lot of people are afraid to do things or afraid to try things or even better themselves, because they're afraid it may go wrong in some way. And I feel like sometimes they're confusing wrong with like good. I do. Like, I feel like they're afraid of the good that could come from it. And, you know, seeking out help and understanding and like healing and stuff is scary. It is scary because I do feel like once you start doing it, it makes you just question a lot of things, and that makes you uncomfortable. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable sometimes. So whether it's going for that job you feel like you ain't gonna get, go for it. Whether it's going on that audition that you feel like, you may not get, go for it. You never know until you try. And if you fall back and if you hit a little error or something, okay, learn from that error and do it again. I feel like a lot of us are afraid to just try it and fail. You gotta fail. You gotta fail. Sometimes you can't be good at everything. You can't. You cannot. So trial and error, beloved. Try it. And if you hit that error, what did you learn from this? I also like to tell people, stop thinking of everything. Like every roadblock is like, oh my God, it's not meant to be. No, it's like, okay, what did I learn from that? What did I get from that? Because, that happened for a reason. It happened for a reason. So trial and error, try it out and then see what happens. Never hurts to try. It never hurts to try. Okay, babies, it never hurts to try. Let's move on. So I got a what would you do, y'all? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Now, this is in lieu of recent events, and we're going to talk about it later in the pop culture segment. Yeah. We're going to talk about it later, but my what would you do has something to do with none other than the fallen, mogul himself, Diddyana. As you all know, baby Diddy is in jail, court, law, jail, prison, lot. We gonna get into it later. But I saw a tweet and I forgot what the original tweet was, but it was like a video of, I think, Diddy's children leaving the courtroom. I think the tweet was saying something about how they shocked they still supporting him. And somebody retweeted like, well, those are his kids. Like, at the end of the day, that's their father, and he is leaving, and that is saddening to them because they could not ever see him again, but they could not see him for a long time, and it's scary to know what could happen, not just to him, but to them as well because of all this. And I was like, that's true. I said that's a very valid statement. So my thing is, what would you do? If you had a relative, somebody close to you, maybe in your immediate family or something, and they did something like this, something that there's evidence for, people have spoken up for, and it all seems to be true. And what would you do? Would you support them? Would you be going to the court? Would you be going to the jail, knowing that they did this? And I had to ask myself this. I'm like, now if it's in the same boat as Diddy, oh, I don't know. Because here's my thing, right? Depending on the age, and I'm also thinking about his sons at this moment too. How are you also scared that you could be involved? And also too, like, were you involved with it? Because my thing is, of course you want to, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Especially now, if you knowing that they did that, then of course you gonna support them. I just don't know morally if I could, knowing that my relative did something this hurtful to people. Because my thing is, if that's somebody in my immediate family like that, I would have had to known that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, of course they gonna support because they know. Because my thing is, if they truly did not know, would they have supported? Would they still support? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't. If I know you was drugging people, sexually assaulting them, beating them, tracking them down so they can't say nothing, holding people's like career, blackmailing them. Like, if I don't know. That's too much harm. That's too much harm for me to sit on, to individuals, groups. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know, y'all. WWYD, what would you do? Okay? Because I cannot say yes to that I would if that was like if it was an immediate family member. Like that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. And a lot of me is telling me no. I would have to sit it out if I did knew. But if I knew, of course I'm gonna go because it's just like shit. That means I'm down with it. Ooh, I hope I didn't just do anything. That means I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I just don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Ugh. But I want to say no, girl. I want to say no. I do. Yeah, let me know what y'all would do. Would you support a family member, especially an immediate family member like a mother, father, brother, sister, who, you know, has done harm to people and is facing a situation like a legal situation like this one? Now, like, if, you know, yeah, oof. What would you do? All right, y'all. Let's move on to the cheers, where we like to just cheers to, you know, something that's good in the world. You know what I'm saying? Something a little good. I only had one thing I just recently saw. I feel like there is something I wanted to mention. I did want to just honestly give a cheers to Meg. Meg the Stallion. Yes, Meg, I love you because shout out to you for hosting the VMAs. You look so cute. It was good. Shout out to Glow for performing. You know, cheers to them. And shout out to that dancer. Shout out to that motherfucking background dancer who made sure them titties did not pop out. That was like love. I don't know what that was. That was beautiful to see. That was like one of them things like, that was support. Support me, bitch. Support me. Also, a cheers to Ebony Williams. She had her baby. Yes! If you don't know who Ebony Williams is, she is a lawyer. She was also the first Black housewife of New York before they did their whole reboot. She also has the Holding Court podcast, which is AA NCP award winner with Dustin Ross, who I'm not going to talk about it. I like him. But yeah, shout out to her. She just had her baby, which I think she had through IVF. And if I'm not mistaken, like, I think she may have had a donor situation. I think she might have, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Named her Liberty Alexandria Williams. Such a pretty name. Such a pretty name. I have to listen to her podcast to know more about it, especially because I know it's some meaning behind that name. But yeah, shout out to you, Miss Ebony. And honestly, just a cheers to all the Black creatives who out there doing it, who studying the craft, who really trying to use the craft for good, trying to make people heal, who trying to just uplift and really showcase good work in different narratives. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to us. Okay? Let's move on to the reviews, where I talk about what I've been watching, listening to, reading, or even, you know, watching, listening, reading. Am I forgetting one? I don't know, girl, but I talk about what I've been listening to, okay? Okay, so can I be honest? Because I have been so busy, I have not been doing a lot of movie watching, but that is about to change because y'all know we in spooky season, and y'all know I love spooky season, so I want to do my movie nights. You know, I said if the Lord blesses me, you know, in my creative journey here in Chicago, I would love to host movie nights, like, of different types of movies with, like, maybe, like, some kind of fun element to it. So, of course, like, drinks and, like, maybe a panel discussion on something or, like, a performance of some sort before or after the show, like a stand-up, then, like, watch a movie after. You know, because I like Halloween and I love horror films. I love horror films. They are the best. So yes, I am going to start watching more into, I'm going to start watching more horror films. So, and that's also, I definitely want to do, you know, maybe a marinade or two on it. With a little bit of subgenre attached. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't been watching any movies. Like, yeah, have I watched? I really have not watched any type of movies or any TV shows. Oh, I did watch, did I talk about this? I'm sorry if I did, but I did watch that last part of the Upshaws. It's a good show. It is. Oh my God, Mike Epps' character. It's like, I don't like the character, and then I also am just not a fan of Mike Epps in general. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just never, like, I liked him as Day-Day, and that was about it. That literally is about it. But it's good. Wanda Sykes is the show stealer to me. I love her in that. I do enjoy the kids in there, too. I think they are funny. I like the guy that plays his son too. He fine. Yeah, the only character I really don't like is Mike Epps. I like Kim Field's character. Yeah, but like it's a good show. I definitely think you should watch it. Been, watching Girlfriends reviews and stuff like that, reruns, and yeah, I really haven't been watching TV like just because I've been on the go so much. I will say I've been watching the trash, of course. So speaking of, as you all know, or if you don't, we have come to the end of Baddies Caribbean. What happened on the last episode? Meatball finally got her motherfucking chain. I was so sick of this girl. She was so pressed over that chain. Also, you can really see, I like me, but I was kind of disappointed. Me, to me, is very immature. And she has a lot of growing to do to me. Like, because she was almost pouting about that chain. And it was like, girl, calm down. And here's the tea. Everybody was mad at what Diamond said at that last dinner. She wasn't completely wrong. She been pouting. She done been acting the type of way just because Tinkerbella got hers before. Baby, also, I'm like, it's just like, why are you so pressed? Oh, the show ain't even wrapped yet. Calm down. You did all that for a baddie chain and you not even coming back next season. Like, damn. And then we got the reunion coming. These motherfuckers got the nerve to have a live studio audience now. I said, oh my goodness. So I can't wait to see how this finna go. It's a lot been going on. We're gonna see how that's gonna go. The Baddies Midwest Part 2 auditions came on yesterday. I haven't watched that yet. I'm gonna get to it. These auditions are it's like, and I'm sitting here reviewing and talking about it, but then I be watching, I be like, ooh, it's a bit much. Maybe it was, because these round auditions was just a bit much for me. People bleeding and shit. I'm like, all this to be on Baddies? Like, girl, I get it, but I don't. So, but people do what they want to do. Who are me? Okay? Who are me? They did announce the Midwest cast. You got Natalie Ass coming back, Jayla coming back, you got Rolly coming back, DTB coming back, Tinkerbella coming back, Biggie Ass coming back. Oh my God. I'm sick of Biggie. Mariah Lynn not coming back. Thank the Lord. Sit this one out. Sit it out. I don't know, Mariah. Sit it out. Sapphire not coming back, which I'm so sad about. Like, I really enjoyed Sapphire. I like seeing Sapphire. Who else not coming back? Gretchen definitely ain't coming back. Callie says she ain't coming back. Who else is not coming back? A lot of other people. Nunu was upset she not coming back. Which honestly, I'll give her this. If she would have been the original, I think Nunu would have been an interesting person to have in that house. Although I did think her and Anna's thing was stupid, but they supposed to fight her at the reunion. Now, Anna said she whooped her, but the audience was saying Nunu whooped her ass. So, I got to see for myself. Everybody be talking about who whooped who ass. I be like, look, let me just see for myself. Special guest, you got Tommy coming back. I said, Tom. She want her leg back. I get it, though. I get it. Because, baby, the way Natalie clawed at her face, when I watch that, y'all, I get upset. So I know Tommy gets upset. Natalie clawed at that girl's face. It even pisses me off thinking about it. So I understand. And then security holding her hands while Natalie hit her. No, I don't fuck with that either, Tom. So I get it. Slim's supposed to become, not Slim Too Bad, but Slim, the white girl from the baddie South, she's supposed to be coming back. And it's like, baby, go get a job. You at every audition. They say no all the time. And I understand you finally back as a guest, but it's like, get a job. Akbar coming up. I do not like her. I feel like she has ill intention. I don't like people like that. I really do feel like she has she purposely tries to cause harm. Like, she comes in with, harm on her mind. I really do. And I don't know it, but that's what she gives. That is, I don't like her. She just does not seem like an enjoyable person. She doesn't at all. I feel like it's somebody else they said was a guest. Tommy, somebody else. Akbar. Oh, Jaden Alexis. They said Jaden Alexis is supposed to be a special guest. And Krishan. Krishan said she might not be coming back, but then they talking about Krishan's supposed to get her own show. Krishan need to get out of jail, go to therapy, drink some water, meditate, journal, smoke some weed, because ain't nothing wrong with smoke unless she need to be truly clear-minded. But I don't think she need to be on Zeus no more. I think let's wrap that up. Unless you really want to close it out right, you know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. I don't know any of them girls they picked from the audition. I know one girl was on Now That's TV that's on Chaotic, so she can fight. She really can. And yeah, I don't remember nobody else. I do not. So they started filming for that, and you know, Diamond was posting her stuff. She said she going without her tooth. And now she done started something with Rolly, because Rolly done talked about her. She done talked about Rolly kid. Diamond, listen, okay? Listen. I understand you doing what you need to do for a check. Stop playing so much. You done already got your motherfucking tooth knocked out. You have to stop. Like, let's cut it out. And I understand acting the ass. I mean, I don't understand it, but I get why people act the ass for the camera, because the check, I get it. You got, come on, beloved. Come on. A little sense. Because that's the thing. You likable. But when you do shit like that, it just, people, stop. You're getting beat up. And Roliana says she want a piece. And she says she bringing back like the old Rolly. So you done fucked up, okay? So stop it. Just stop it. Yeah. And then they got them auditions. Bad. I still don't know what Baddies Gone Wild. I don't know what it is. Is it a game show? Is it a spin-off? Like, what is it? And I know, like, what is it? Because they announced the cast for that too, and I'm like, what does that mean? What exactly does that mean? So yeah, I ain't been watching none. I gotta start watching this. And I also, as well, it just be quick and convenient. You know what I'm saying? I will say, if you haven't heard, you know, the Potomac trailer has left. Oh my God, we coming back. That's what I ain't talk about, bitch. Oh my God, my housewives. Okay. So, I watched Potomac, the Salt Lake City season premiere. What a season premiere. A+. That is how you do it. That was a good event. They came in, they wanted to address things. It was a group event. Everyone showed character, even the new girls. Oh my goodness, it ended really good. Like, Salt Lake, you have really become that girl. And you know, I don't really watch the white ones. I don't, because, you know, when white ladies drama, it be different. Y'all, you know, I can't watch White Woman Victim, you know, and that's what they be doing sometimes on you know, like OC and all that stuff. But, you know, I got to give it to you, Salt Lake girls, you really go at things head on. And I like that. Miss Mary is back. She is back. And she is looking good. We got 2 new girls, Bronwyn, and I forgot the other lady name. I really forgot her name. Who, that baby got money, but I would love to know how she get it. I think she like do fashion and shit. Whitney and Lisa got into it. Who else? At one point, they was ganging up on Lisa not Lisa. They was ganging up on Whitney. And it was like, y'all know Whitney can't handle that. Stop that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I need to see how Meredith and Mary fall out. Because I'm going to be real. Meredith kind of gets on my nerve. She does. Meredith kind of, because like, I think the whole her coming like, you know, I just feel like you starting a bath line is just, you know, a dig. Girl, shut the fuck up. Yo, Meredith does, now I'm not gonna lie, Meredith's white woman's. She does. I feel like she white woman's like she come in white woman in. That's how Meredith been doing. Like every time somebody accountability, what she do cry. She do. Meredith is the white woman on Salt Lake City. Dare I say it, even over Whitney. Yeah, she is the white woman. But yeah, Meredith gets on my nerve. I don't know how I feel about Lisa. I don't. I used to like her, but Lisa Lisa talks about herself too much. She's so self-absorbed, she don't even understand it. She's so self-absorbed, she don't understand it. And it kind of annoys me a little bit. It does. And she don't see why people get frustrated with her. She also think she bad. Lisa, okay. She think because she talk over people, she good. I'm mad Miss Mon gone. I miss Mon, but Fun fact, my mom is finna not narrate House of Villains too. I said, you better get a check. You better get a check. I honestly don't see why Monica can't come back. It wasn't that wrong. I heard that we might see her on this season because they said Whitney might have went to have a sit down with her. Heather done lost weight. She done did Ozempic. That's what she said on the show. I don't know if she was joking or not, but it's just like, y'all, oh my God. Yeah, I'm excited to see what good old Salt Lake gonna bring. You know, this the 5th season. You know, I'm noticing a pattern. Season 5 seems to be, for all the shows, seems to be when like, that's when things start to pick up. That's when it starts to be the show we know and love. Like season 5 of Potomac, that's when we had the unfortunate but, you know, memorable winery incident, you know. Season 5 of Atlanta, I feel like that's when Kenya and Portia came. I do feel like that's when they came, and we all know when they came, it really did become a different thing in the best way possible. I'm trying to think of the other shows. Yeah, I think season 5 turns out to be like the good season, like the season where things pick up. So, you know, here's to Salt Lake, okay? I love them bitches. I saw the season finale of Dubai and the reunion. Dubai, that was a pretty good reunion. It was solid. Everybody had fun. I think Talene did well for her first reunion. Caroline was trying to sun her talking about, Andy, she can't talk over me. I know this is her first reunion, but tell her how it goes. It's like, girl, don't play stupid because you do that same shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to sun her. Talene came with receipts too. I ain't think too much of it. Brooks needs to calm down. I think she tried to make herself the villain of the show, and it's like, stop trying so hard. Stop, like, you know, I feel like she's trying to be like I really do feel like she's trying to be like the Kenya Moore of Dubai. She wants to be the shady one and all that stuff. But girl, you got to learn how to hold your liquor, because even the production said, like, you know, they have to like tell her to calm down after 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, yeah, girl, you need to calm down. You're going to be like Dorinda. Put on pause, okay? And yes, Potomac is coming back. I can't wait. Kiana got her motherfucking flute. We got 2 new girls. Jacqueline is a friend. I'm excited for this season. I think it's going to be good. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited for it. I am. I'm trying to think. No, there's nothing. That's it for reviews. So let's move on to the pop culture segment. Also what I like to call WWW, Worldwide. What the hell? Where I talk about what's going on in the world.
Girl, what's going on?
You know what I'm saying? Let me just get through some other ones before I get to the big one. Wendy's Guardian is suing I think it's A&E, it said, saying they exploited Wendy for that documentary and demand that she gets more pay because apparently they made millions and only gave Wendy $800,000. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. They definitely, I mean, let's, you know, call it a spade. And if they really made that much, y'all should have really did a little bit more. I'm just mad that everybody involved, okay? And that's what, also, so it turns out too, the Guardian's name is Sabrina Morrissey. Don't know who the fuck that is, but that's the name of the Guardian. But like, it shocks me that like through all this, nobody offered to like pay for treatments and services and stuff like that you clearly see were needed. But also, yes, $800,000, because I know y'all made good money off that documentary. I know y'all did. You know, take them to court. I ain't mad. Take them to court. I hope Wendy is getting the help that she need and deserve too. Word on the street was she was doing a little better. She was with Kevin again, Kevin Jr. So yeah, I hope Wendy okay. I hope she gonna be okay. I do. She just gotta stop. Honestly, she has to stop drinking, bro. And like that's what make me mad, because won't nobody. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kevin Jr. telling her that, but like she don't understand that, and it's just like, Wendy, you have to stop drinking. You got to, because that's what's inducing her dementia. You know. So you got that. Oh, last time I talked to y'all, the debate happened. A hot scoochie rat mess. The nigga Trump didn't even want to shake her hand. Line talking about immigrants eating cats and shit. Xenophobic as fuck. It was just, honestly, I was shocked that he was agreeing to do this, because I'm like, why would you do something so stupid? And not to say she got the upper hand just because, like, I'm saying why would you do that? Because Trump, you know you dumb and you can't debate. You know you dumb and can't debate. Like, why would you even agree to that? Like, why would you set yourself up for failure as somebody who was gonna come against somebody who was gonna come prepared and ready for that ass? Why would you do that? She didn't, but I will say I didn't get too much. She did say a little bit of what she wanted to do, but I'm not sure if Kamala has put out a plan, but I'm gonna look that up and do some more research on that. Oh, I support the girl. You know what I'm saying? I do. I want to know more about her plan as opposed to that, what is that, Project 2025? My God, no. So yeah, that happened. This election, this gonna be some shit. I'm trying to tune more into the politics, but it's a lot. Because there's just so much bullshit going on with it, meaning like everything, the policies is getting overshadowed by just like the sensationalism of it all, like what some people said, what the facial expressions and stuff like that. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I saw this video of Joe Biden and Kamala walking into the fire station, and like when nobody just reacted, I was just like, yikes, cringe. I don't know why people hate Joe Biden so much. I don't know why. Like, I'm indifferent, and maybe that's also because I don't know too much about politics and stuff like that, but I'm just like, I don't get it. But again, trying to get more into it. Oh, I think his name, if I'm saying his name wrong, please correct me, Bo DeMaio. He was the showrunner behind the new X-Men, 97 series. And he finally spoke about his departure because if y'all found out, I know there are 2 seasons, but I think they may have I know he is credited for that first one. They may have taken his name off that second one. If not, he might be still on there. But he said it was because of a fan art that was done. And it basically was like a fan art done of him as like Cyclops with like, it was like kind of like, sexy, like, like queer gay art. I can't really, that's what I'm trying to describe it for y'all. But just look it up. Like if somebody drew some fan art of him, like, but like very like homoerotic and stuff like that. And he said that's why, which if so, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like at first, but they were saying it was because he had an OnlyFans, which I feel like, here's my thing. If the Kardashian, well, I don't know if that's a part of Hulu or Disney Plus, but ain't that together? You know what I'm saying? If y'all can support them bitches, you can support a queer man. It's fine. It's fine. Like, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, these girls can have a platform with all the bullshit they be doing on Disney Plus, but he can't create a show on there. Pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. I still have to watch X-Men 97 too. I'm watching the first one. I think I'm on season 4 of 5. So I'm going to watch it because I've heard nothing but great things about that show. Kendrick is performing at the Super Bowl. And baby, this is round some feathers. Lil Wayne pressed about it. Sorry, and I can't remember what I have talked about and what I haven't. But sorry if I talk about this. Nicki is super upset about it, baby. Oh, she's so pressed about it. That Sugar so pressed about it. To the point now she coming for Jay-Z, Rock Nation. Oh, Lil Wayne pressed about it too because he said it was a slap in the face. And then, I was listening to the read and Crystal made a good ass point. Why are you acting like the Super Bowl comes every 4 years like the Olympics? It's gonna come back to Louisiana. Maybe get your stamina up, get off the lane, because baby, we've seen those recent performances. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I don't think that is Super Bowl ready. Is it, what's Lil Wayne's real name? Carter, right? What is it? What? I don't know. I ain't even gonna hold you. I like Wayne, but I ain't never been a stan. Like I know some people are a stan. I thoroughly enjoyed the Carter. Is that the 4th one? I like the 4th one. I think that's the one I really like. Carter 4. When I think that's the one with Blunt blowing. I feel like that's also the one that might be the one with Millie or I gotta look that up. But that whole little fiasco is annoying because I'm just like, calm down. And then Annika, now supposedly she's supposed to be taking shots at Beyonce Knowles. And I'm just like, okay, now I ain't nobody, but you know me, I had to cut you off because at the end of the day, like, you being petty, like, that's what I don't be understanding about celebrities sometimes, or maybe people who do this, like, instead of being petty, why can't y'all just call each other or get in contact with each other and talk about it and agree to disagree and then leave it at that? You know what I'm saying? But also, beloved, she'll never work with you again. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. And I'm not trying to say that to be like, oh my God, Beyonce is the end all of music. But like, you know, I hope you enjoyed them features you got. I do. And you better hope she don't take them down. Because you know she'll do some shit like that. Actually, no, she'll let you have yours. But they just been doing too much. It's like, calm down. What else been going on, y'all? Mary J. Blige is going on tour. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to go. The only thing is Neo and Mario going, and I don't really care too much about Neo and Mario. They like the openers or something, so if so, let me go first. I mean, let me go a little late, but I think I'm gonna go to that. She going on tour. I think it started in January. And I'm like, oh, birthday month? Am I gonna go see Mary for my birthday? You know? I wouldn't mind doing that. Yes, Mary is going on tour. I don't know if y'all have heard, but Janet Jackson was doing an interview and they asked her about Kamala Harris. And they asked her, you know, how do you feel about a black woman? Could potentially be the first black female president. And she says, you know, I heard she's not black. I heard she's Indian. Then she started talking about the father, and she's like, oh, he's white. Girl, he Jamaican. Then somebody issued an apology. That wasn't her manager. So she said, I didn't apologize for that. And now it's just the whole kerfluffle. And, you know, leave Janet alone. She just lost a little brother. Not a little brother, but she just lost her brother. She probably ain't thinking the best right now. And that's no excuse, but, you know, ain't he performing? She probably trying to grieve. She also strikes me as a person that interviews can make her nervous. Give her a little bit of grace. Just a little bit of grace. Just a little bit of grace. I understand she need to do her research. She will. But I'm giving her a little, you know, time just because, like, Beloved just lost a brother. You know, that could be harmful for anybody. That could be a lot for anybody. So, you know, I ain't really been tripping over it. But I don't understand why that man would like to apologize on her behalf if you know one working on the team, then talking about I was trying to repair her image. Sir, you don't work for her. It don't matter what you think. What are you saying? You don't even know her. So yeah, cut Auntie some slack, y'all. Cut her some slack. What else has been going on, y'all? Tia's new show came out. And you know, it's a clip that going viral of her saying how she not close to Tamira. Now everybody weighing in on what they think is the tea. I mean, honestly, to me, you know, people grow apart. They twins. They allowed to be different. I think we just so used to them being close and seeing them in the public eye. But who knows? They close might not mean like what we talking about. But also, Tamira did say she didn't know Tia was having a show until we found out. And I said, oh, okay. But it's a lot of things we can assume. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I personally feel like it's because they have different audiences and like all tea, no shade. You know, Tia wants to be a black woman who promotes positivity and individualism and like just really want to do like great work and inspire people. I don't know what Tamaga wants to do. I'm sorry, y'all. Tamira just ain't been right with me since that Mayo story on The View, on The Real, and then like the white husband working at Fox. I was just like, I don't know, Tamira. I don't know. But, you know, people been diving into that. But I hope they do come back together. I do. But if, you know, you got to separate and do you, you got to do you. You got to do you. You got to do you. Okay? That's what you got to do, which is you. All right? Oh, my God, y'all. Diddy is in jail. Okay, he in jail. He came back to New York. I want to say that was last week, and baby, they scooped him up at a hotel, and he been there. I feel like, he been there ever since, y'all. They got him on sex trafficking and like racketeering, and I want to say drug transportation as well, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry if I'm misspeaking. I haven't read the court papers yet. I know it's like 14 to 15 pages. I have to do that. But I've glanced through like the screenshots that I have seen on social media. Yeah, Diddy, it's not looking good, beloved. It's not. They found a lot of baby oil and lube, which is weird as fuck. Yeah, it's bad. Apparently, people have been, not only has he been like, drugging people, having them perform sex acts and stuff like that, but also recording them. Maybe, let's say, if he's been abusing them, like, not letting them leave so no one can see them. If someone happens to escape, like trying to find them. Yeah, Diddy been trying to play like a mob or a kingpin person, and it's like, yeah, it's coming to an end, beloved. You have been a monster in the industry, and it is like it has to stop. It has to stop. Like, you can't be doing this. And now a lot of people speaking out. Dawn just filed her lawsuit. She said, I'm so sorry, y'all. Trigger warning to any of this, to anybody who's listening who is a survivor of any kind of treatment that is similar to what Diddy has inflicted upon people. So I really apologize for that. Sorry, I forgot to say trigger warning. Take this nigga to jail. Take him to jail. And now people want to argue, talking about they still want to bring up Harvey Weinstein. They still want to bring about, like, because he black and stuff. And it's like, y'all, if he was any color, this is wrong. Stop trying to bring down the black man on top of this. Like, that shit's so tired. Because that's not the case here. This is about consent. This is about using and abusing people. This is about exerting power on people. And just how this industry has been like this for years. This has to stop. What else have they been finding? Now I think now what everyone is concerned about is who was there, who was in attendance, and who did what. Because I think they got phones and video footage and stuff like that. Oh, it's about to get real, y'all. It's about to get real. And just so many pictures coming out. Now, I feel like people are also doing the most by looking too much into these pictures. But, now people, because, Diddy's parties have always been like a talk of the town for as long as, like, I feel like I've ever been into like pop culture and stuff like that. Always. They always have. And in fact, I remember 50 Cent saying that's one of the reasons he did not want to party, because he was like, it's weird shit going on over there. Oh God, I'm bringing up 50 Cent and quoting how, maybe his points had some validity. Oh my God, Diddy, you're trash. It's a lot to process too. It really is. Just thinking about how many people have been hurt in the process, how many careers have been like stopped, and like now we all wondering what happened. You know what I'm saying? Why no artist on Bad Boy could only last 2 to 3 albums? Where money going? Why people saying this and that? It's about to go down. And now, it's so many people they think involved now. I done seen the names of Neo. I done seen French Montana been thrown into some stuff. Dame Dash done been thrown into some stuff because it was a picture of him, Diddy, Jennifer Lopez, and Aaliyah on the bed. A lot of talk has been about him and Justin Bieber and how maybe he has. Also, there's just been a video circulating about how Justin Bieber has been like sexualized even from like a little kid in the industry. And they really have been treating him weird. And I was like, damn, Justin, I'm really sorry about that. Watching that video, it made me cringe because I'm like, y'all really did. I'm talking about everybody from Nicki Minaj to Ellen DeGeneres to like, I'm like, y'all really did like sexualize this little boy a little bit. Like, and I understand he was a pop star, but like, he was only 13, 14, 15 when he came into the game. Y'all was weird. Even, what's that nigga name? James Court. Like, y'all was weird. Industry is weird. It is very off-putting. It's dangerous. There's no boundaries, no protection. That's why I always tell people, I don't know, the industry scares me. And it only scares me because I know how I will react. And like, I know blackballing is real. I do. And I would hate to be blackballed for just standing up for myself in the way I knew how. You know what I'm saying? But Diddy, beloved, they also said he was supposed to be on suicide watch, but they said he fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think honestly, and I know he been trying to do a lot of things to get a plea deal, because I know he said he won't have any female visitors if he on house arrest. I know all the family, he said something, it was the female visitors, and I think he said he won't leave the country or something like that. I know they took his family's passports. I'm like, yeah, even the baby, even the newborn baby. Yeah, sorry to the kids. I ain't gonna lie, I be wondering if them older ones knew though. Like, if y'all was enabling that, cause too, it's to a point where you could have, you know. I'm just saying. I know that's not their responsibility to step in on something like that, but like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to watch. I think the only thing he could do, I mean, not to say he has any redeeming qualities at this point. It's like, oh no, it's going down the drain, but like, you know, you better figure out who you want to interview, who you want to get that one interview, and you better make it good. And you better do some serious remorse. You better have some serious remorse. You better do some serious apologizing. You better. I ain't even gonna say that's the only way, because ain't no guarantee even after that. But yeah, it's a wrap for you, Diddyana. It's a wrap. But like, again, I've always had this like feeling about him. He just never resembled or gave the energy or spirit off of a nice man. Never. Diddy has always gave me like sneaky and like conniving. Maybe it's because you always see him in shades, or he just give me like sneaky and conniving. I don't know why. Like, he's always up to no good. He looked like he always up to no good. And guess what? He was. He was. Yeah, y'all. Also, sending healing energy to all the victims, you know, who has spoken out, who have not, who probably will, who won't. Sorry to y'all. Sorry to y'all. And sorry to the kids that are not involved. Because, again, I don't know about them two older ones, y'all. No, I feel like they knew a little bit and may have participated a little bit. But if they did not, you know, sending healing energy away. That's what you're going to need. Healing energy. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. We're going to take a little break, and I'm going to be right back, okay?
Oh, hate to interrupt the show, but I have a few questions for you. Are you a new or small-owned business that's looking for advertisement space? Is the owner of said business black, brown, a woman, part of the LGBTQIA family, or a part of any underrepresented group? Do you love the Rewind and want to help your business and your favorite podcaster? If you answered yes to these questions, then this message is for you. The Rewind is looking for new businesses owned by underrepresented groups to collaborate with on advertisement. Just think, your ad could be read here by me, okay? If you are interested, send an email to therewindpjdj@gmail.com with advertisement opportunity in the subject line. Again, the email is therewindpjdj@gmail.com with advertisement opportunity in the subject line. I look forward to working with you.
Okay, y'all, and we are back to the Rewind. So let's move on into this marinade section, okay? This is when I like to dive a little deeper, or just, marinate on whatever the spirit calls to me, amen? So this week, I wanted to talk about something interesting, okay? Because I was thinking about it, and I don't know, like, I was trying to find, like, resources on it, but it's, like, not too much. But it's just something I was thinking about. And then maybe, it'll get a conversation going. We always talk about compatibility with a significant other and things like that. But we necessarily don't talk about friendship compatibility. We don't. And I think it's something to talk about because personally, I have seen how friendship compatibility has gone very well or really wrong. And I also feel like it is something that, as you get older, it is something you need to pay attention to, and not just for a significant other. Because we always talk about how much we want in a partner, what we need them to do, this and that. What do you need from a friend, okay? Because I believe, me personally, you just don't need to have... Even the same way I feel about relationships, the same way I feel about platonic shit. You don't need to just be having somebody around just to be having that motherfucker around. Like, It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Okay? So, you know me, etymology. Okay? I had to, look up the definition of the words. Okay? I looked up compatible. In the first definition, it says capable of existing together in harmony. 2, capable of cross-fertilizing freely or uniting vegetatively. Oh. Like growing what? Okay. 3, capable of forming a homogeneous mixture that neither separates nor is altered by chemical reaction. So I'm guessing that's like in the science form, 4, capable of being used in transfusion or grafting without reaction, such as what's this word? Such as agglutination? Agglutination? agglutination. Agglutination. Agglutination or tissue rejection? Girl, look it up. 5, designed to work with another device or system without modification. Okay, so compatible just means, things that can go together very well. boom.com.org/edu.gov.org. Did I say org already? I don't know. I'm sorry. Then I looked up friend, okay? And friend is a noun, okay? And it says one attached to another by affection or esteem. B, acquaintance. Now that's interesting because, technically they are the same thing, but, me personally, when I use friend, I use it, okay? 2, one that is not hostile. 1 that is of the same nation, party, or group. So yes, that's what compatibility and that's what friend means. And again, I think it's important to know this because, like I said, I think too it's because personally, I have had groups of friends that used to be so close-knit, and not just like one specific group, but like I've had a few groups of friends, and then life just be life, and people go their separate ways. Some people stick together, some people don't. And I think it's just interesting to see like how it goes, why that goes, whether it went well or bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I do think people are supposed to be in your life for a season. They are. But it's just interesting to think about. Because I also feel that compatibility changes as you grow. I feel like when you are younger, you kind of could just be, I don't know. I feel like when you're younger, you're just a little bit like, okay, let's be friends. Like, because things like environment. So I'm thinking about friends you probably just make in high school or just in college. Like, y'all in a shared environment. So it's like, might as well become friends. Or like if you work with people for a lot, I know some people feel the need to be like, oh, let's be friends since we work together. And I'll just be like, nah, we're not doing that, okay? We is not doing that. And I do believe that because compatibility changes, that can be like helpful or that can be the hindrance in a relationship. Because on some real shit, sometimes you might be friends with somebody and you feel, you might need more. And as you are growing, you need certain things, and they honestly may not be able to give that to you. And it makes no sense. I feel, and I'm not telling nobody else what to do, but it makes no sense to be attached to somebody who like doesn't bring you any joy, whether that's intimately or platonically. Like there's that's how I feel. Why am I around if you don't bring, and that's don't mean like, oh, you got to make me happy and smile every time I see you. But like, if I don't care, if you are not bringing me joy in my life in some type of way, shape or form, why are you here? Because that's what I want to do for you, honestly, like for real. And then I wrote down a few things that I think affect compatibility over time. Communication, because, as you get older, you learn how to communicate better. You might need people to communicate that way. I'm learning too, communication is how a lot of friendships like fall. Not just like the amount of communication, but how. You gotta know how to communicate with your friends. And on some real stuff, if you see your friend is not communicating in that time, because I can see that even in my friends, like how we used to communicate to now. Like if you see they not doing that no more, like you should probably like take that hint. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you what to do, okay? You know what I'm saying? Something else I think that affects compatibility on some real stuff, environment. Meaning, right? So let's say if you and a friend, y'all met in college or whatever, of course y'all gonna be friends because y'all was going through some similar struggles. Could have definitely been different paths in college, but y'all there. Or I'm just speaking of anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, once you start going different places and maybe like seeing different things and ultimately, because I believe when you see better, it makes you want to do better. And that's not me necessarily saying y'all starting off doing bad or anything like that. It's just like, you know, I just got to say I've seen where certain friends, they be like, you know, I'm trying to hang around different people, different mindsets and things like that. And it's making them notice things about certain friends that it's like, hey, love you boots down. But I just don't think that is a way me and you need to interact anymore because I don't like how it makes me feel. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, when you, I don't know, I just feel like when you change up your environment and the people you're around, and I don't mean that in like these people better than these people type of way. That is not what I mean. How I mean that. That means like, you know, when you start realizing, you know, especially if you have certain goals and stuff, you start realizing I got to do this, this, and that. Like you're gonna realize like, oh, I cannot always do what we used to do. So, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Another thing I've noticed that affects compatibility, and maybe this is a new thing. Maybe this is like a, you know, post-pandemic thing, that healing. On some real shit, like when, now, okay, you gotta be careful though, because some people heal and then they get a little on a high horse a little bit, and they try to do it for everybody, but it's like, that's not your job. You let people do what they want to do, okay? But you know, sometimes when I'm going to talk about this later, or do I have this written down? Well, no, I'm going to talk about it now then. Because let's be real. Some friendships, they might form on trauma bonds. You know, just how a relationship may form on trauma, intimate relationship may form on trauma bonds. Some friendships form on that shit. And like, let's say on some real shit, like if it's like bad, I believe, you know, most people are going to try to, you know, heal from that and do better things. Whereas like some people, they may not be ready to like come to terms with that because healing is a very scary, and that's why I think I'm getting to the point where when people be like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't need therapy, I'll be like, even if I'm like, oh, you definitely do, I'm like, I get it, because it's scary to like sit down and realize shit. It is. But I'm telling you, it's going to feel better once you do, baby. It is. So then when you get with those people who do not want to, you know, deal with that shit, it can be rough because you can see how that is affecting them. And you like, listen, beloved, I want you to also do the best, but you can't like this. You can't like this. I also wrote down here, sometimes compatibility can be based on what you want versus what you need. Because I think sometimes, I mean, I feel like a lot of it is relating to like intimate relationships. You can go for what you want versus what you need. Meaning like, you could be going for, even in friendships, you could be befriending people who are emotionally unavailable. They don't try to motivate you. They don't really have a sense of friendship. And you could be like, that's honestly, that might be what you, actually scratch that. I'm gonna reverse that. I ain't like that example that I used. I guess I was just saying like, you be with, in friendships and intimate relationships, you be with people you want versus people that you need. You will be with somebody that's gonna treat you like shit, and like you might gotta fight with a little bit, all because the dick could be good. Or like in a friendship, because like y'all been friends since, you know, y'all was little, or like, you know, y'all have a trauma bond or something like that. But like, in our reality, you don't need to be with them. You know what I'm saying? Whew, sorry, I had to get that out. Sorry, I smoked a little weed. And then, so I started to think, I was like, okay, what kind of people I think are compatible with that makes friends? Now, this is my list. And I encourage everybody else, sit down and write this. You know, I feel like, just like you do with your partner, you need to think about this as a friend. Think about how people show up. You know what I'm saying? Who I believe I'm compatible with. Now, it's just certain people I know, like, I can help. You know what? Not help. I can see myself forming a good friendship with, because, I don't know, it's just qualities that I see that makes me like, oh, I'm interested in this person, you know? I do believe I am friendship compatible, okay, with people who I feel like are ambitious. And that's because I like to see people do shit. I love to see people succeed in whatever it is they do. And I love to see them want to grow, do better, reach out more. I love that. Because then I get interested. I'll be like, what are you doing, bitch? What you doing? So I really do enjoy that. I like people who are ambitious. It makes me know that they going for something. You know what I'm saying? And that motivates me. You know what I'm saying? I like friends that like to laugh. For real, like, now don't get me wrong. I always say, be serious when it's time to be serious. But I like a bitch that can laugh, okay? If we gonna kick it, we got to laugh, baby, because I ain't gonna do nothing but say stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I also said people who understand how to communicate. And I wrote listening and communicating, meaning I have had experiences I've noticed with certain friends. I'm like, you are not a good listener. Because when you tell me something, I definitely remember. When I tell you, you do not. And while it's not the most frustrating thing in the world, I'll be like, damn, bitch, listen. Shit. And then also communicating. You got to learn how to communicate with your friends. I think listening and communicating is understanding how to communicate with friends. And that's okay. You might have to communicate with certain friends differently. That's fine. Just understand that. Some friends, you know, you could just be direct with them. Some friends you might have to, you know, not be around the bush, but like ease into it. But you know you can get there. You know what I'm saying? I also said people who know how to have fun, but also be an adult. Meaning, I love people who know how to take care of their shit, you know, be on top of their shit, you know, but also still know how to like let their hair down, have fun and stuff like that, because I believe you need to understand, like, it's a time for business, it's a time for play. You know what I'm saying? And I believe those two can intertwine in so many ways, but like, somebody who knows how to, like, who understands how to do that well. Like, somebody who know they got to be to work at 8 in the morning, but then finna go out and be messy and lead to some shit and knowing you need to go to work because you got a lot of stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. Like, get it together, friend. I want you to succeed. And I think that's really only mine. Yeah, I don't require too much as a friend. Just be you, be there, be present, show me you, have fun, do your best to be your best, do your best to be your best, okay? Because you can, and you will, and you shall, okay? One thing I did want to mention before I wrap this up real quick. See, I ain't really had too much talk because I was trying to look more into this, but like, it wasn't really too much. That's why I'm like, if you know anything or if you have any input or something, like, let me know. Let me know. Because I was trying to like find more. It was all about like intimate relationships. And I was like, let's talk about the friends, okay? Also with this, I guess I thought I should mention, you know what I'm saying? You know, discovering friendship compatibility is going to come with friendship breakups. And it's going to happen. Friendship breakups hurt. People be acting like they don't, but they can. They can. I can honestly say I've definitely had a few, and like, they've like kind of annoyed me or it got on my nerve. Because one thing I can say, like, if I have to like let somebody go, I'm like, okay, we just got to do that, you know, for both of us. But they are, you know, they can be a bit much. Because it's like, damn, I want to kick it with you. Now I can't even kick it with you because I don't even fuck with you like that no more. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it just happens. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, just learn from it. Don't, you know, learn what that friend gave you, why y'all had. Think of it like a breakup, like a regular relationship breakup, like for the next friend. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. You ain't going to stop making friends. You going to make friends till you old as hell. Okay? So it's like, just learn how to be better. You know what I'm saying? But I do, again, like I said, friendship compatibility does change. And of course, as you get older. So people say, I wonder, because some people say it's easier making friends when you older. No, some people say it's harder making friends when you older. And some people say it's easier when you younger. But I don't know. And I'm going to tell you because I feel like when you're younger, again, you're a bit more impressionable. You friends with people for the absolute wrong reasons. When you young, you friends with somebody because they cute. You friends with somebody because they got the clout. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you need to be around them in order for you to look good. You know, when you're younger, you just be friends with people for stupid shit. You do. But, of course, there are young people who don't do that. But I will say, I feel like as you get older, you be like, girl, you did what? Oh, no, I can't fuck with you. Cause I feel like when you get older, you ain't got time for that bullshit. We too old to be doing little petty shit like we still in high school. Being friends how we was in high school. We don't have time for that. Please. Ma'am, please. Stop that. So yeah, learn from your friendship breakups. They gonna happen, girl. Also, try to do them in a non-messy way. I prefer non-messy friendship breakups. Like, it don't need to get too crazy. It don't need to get too crazy, okay? Yeah, that's really all I had to say. I was just gonna say, yeah, y'all, think about what makes a good friend for you. Think about what makes you, like, really connect. And because I feel as though, yes, and, like, because that'd be my thing. People always be worried about an intimate partner, but I'd be like, how are your friendships as well? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like friendships come and go, just like intimate partners may come and go. But, like, I don't know. I feel like friendship be... Do I want to say... I think I might say this. I feel like... honestly, I'm going to say it, and I would love to know what y'all think. I think on the lowest of keys, friendship love might be just a tad deeper than, like, intimate love. I do think friendship love might be, because when you just love somebody as a friend, you be like, that's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like to the point, like, yes, I'm gonna fight for them. Like, for real. Even if that means verbally or physically. You know what I'm saying? Because, you have friends you do shit for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess, and don't get me wrong, friends can do you wrong, just like a nigga can do you wrong. But it's just like, I don't know. Friendship, but dang, I ain't gonna lie too. Friendship love, when that breakup happened, wow, I don't know. I do kind of feel like friendship love and friendship breakups are a scooch bit more. Because that's somebody you could truly be yourself around. Whereas, like, of course, with your intimate partner, you're supposed to do that plus some. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, okay? I think I'm gonna post that. So yes, that's how I marinate. Friendship compatibility. Think about it. Now, okay, we're gonna move on to our last section, okay? Which is the top 5, where I list my favorite. Top 5, whatever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I just be deciding what stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? This week, I think I was on some high shit, and I wrote down top 5 cookies. And I said, well, bitch, let's do it. Okay. No, for real. So, I'm a cookie pastry, dessert. I'm one of them type of bitches. I really am. Like, when I get high, I'll be like, where is the bakery? Where is the vegan, of course. So that's what make it a little difficult. Cause I'll be like, please, who got vegan cookies? I'll be like, damn. I ain't gonna lie, Whole Foods got some bomb ass vegan cookies. Whole Foods so good. So damn expensive, but so good. They accept link now. Go ahead, y'all. Alright. So top 5 cookie flavors, okay? Number 5. I got the simple, plain old, basic chocolate chip. You know what I'm saying? You can never go wrong with her. You can never go wrong with her. With a little milk. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Number 4. White macadamia nut. I feel like, am I saying that right? Macadamia? I don't know. Them be good. I used to, when I wasn't vegan, the ones at Subway are like chef's kiss. And then you pop them in a microwave a little bit. Oh my God. Oh man. I miss it. I do. I miss that. 3. A sprinkle or a confetti or anything birthday cake like, bitch, sign me the fuck up. I love a good sprinkle on like a cupcake or even a cookie or put this shit on there. Okay. Number 2, y'all. I love snickerdoodle. I love motherfucking snickerdoodle because I love the taste of cinnamon. Cinnamon is my favorite taste. That's why I like cinnamon rolls. Like I used when I was not vegan, cinnamon toast crunch. Oh my God, I could eat that by the pound. Like I love the taste of cinnamon. I put it in my coffee. Ooh, I love cinnamon. I do. It's just it just tastes so good. It does. And number 1, bitch, I love me a good old sugar cookie. Oh my goodness. It's just like, That's it. That's it and that's all. A good old sugar cookie. You could put some on top of it, but if you want to just make it plain, now if you do one of them like where you could see it with a little brown sugar on there, ooh, I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck that shit. Ow, my leg. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up. Okay. But yes, they're my top 5 cookies. Okay, get you some cookies, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Honorable mention to my favorite Pfeffernuss. You know, the Christmas cookie, according to Joan Clayton, love her. You know what I'm saying? I just like saying Pfeffernuss, and I like the way that it's spelled. It is spelled crazy, y'all. Go look it up, Pfeffernuss. It's like Pfefferneusse, some bullshit like that. Pfeffernuss. I feel like it's another P in there or something like that, but y'all, the shit is crazy. But thanks for listening to the show. Okay, y'all. Remember, you can find me on Instagram, The Rewine Podcast, Twitter, The Rewine, Facebook, The Rewine. And also, y'all, you know, drop in the comments, slide in the DMs if you want, you know, questions answered and things like that. Also, y'all, I would greatly appreciate it if you could donate to the GoFundMe and things like that, you know, because, you know, I need your support. I don't want to work anymore. I just want to talk to you all. You know what I'm saying? But yes, thank you for listening and be safe, y'all. Be safe. Bells.